Hello, welcome back to Monster Train, the 3:46 a.m. edition. I'm gonna try doing that. Just tell you what time it is. I usually tell you what time it is anyway, so let's try the 3:46 a.m. edition. It's the 17th or the 16th of September, depending on when you are. Oh, that milk I just drank is like 8 days expired. Huh. I mean, it tasted all right. I had a bowl of cereal before this, and I looked at the milk, and the milk was September 8th expiration date. And I smelled it, and I tasted it, and I went, it seems fine. But I couldn't remember what day it was. I felt like it had to be later than the 8th, though. It is. It's the 17th. Or 16th, depending. Anyway, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm hanging in there. It's, played some Frostpunk. Instead of going all night with Frostpunk, I switched it up, though, at the end of the stream. I did a crossword puzzle on stream. Quick 30-minute crossword puzzle. It was very fun. I had a great time doing crossword with Twitch chat. Very enjoyable. For your information, I try to keep you guys up to date on what's going on, you know? I feel like Twitch and Discord are like, they're pretty well connected. People who watch me on Twitch are usually the ones who I'm talking to in Discord and things like that. So I try to keep you guys in the loop. I don't want YouTube to feel alienated, you know? So if you're interested, tonight we will be doing a community event in the Discord. We're going to be doing like a community game event. So someone will step up, they'll play a run of Monster Train or Slay the Spire, and the rest of us will watch and just kind of, commentate and have fun. It's a time for us to hang out and spend a few hours together outside of the streaming context, you know. It's fun. If you're interested, you can hop in the Discord. There's always a link in the description. And, yeah. If not, that's fine as well. I don't mind. If you just want to watch the YouTubes, that's fine too. But I want to make sure that you don't feel excluded. I want you to know that you have the option. No obligation, but I want you to know the option is there to come hunt me down and hang out if you want to. Anyway, let me get to your question and let's get rolling. So yesterday I asked about traveling, right? And like flying. I asked about these so I could lay the groundwork for today's question, which is, have you ever been on a train? And if so, like for what, I guess, or why? I have been on a train. I feel like trains are something that are kind of going out of fashion. You could do like the subway, I guess, if you live in a place where there is a subway, in which case that is like a lot of people, I imagine. But there's no subway here. There's not much public transit. I live in the middle of nowhere. I was on a train once when I was very young. I was, quick math, I think I was like 5 or 6. My dad and I took a train to surprise my grandmother for her birthday. She's having a big birthday thing. And that was a long time ago. And that's the only time I've ever been on a train. And I was thinking about that because, Monster Train, I guess. But I wanted to lay the groundwork of doing a more normal flight question first. Anyway, you've been on a train lately? Maybe, I think there are places where trains are more common. But here in the United States, especially where I am, they only really use trains for shipping things that aren't people. So that's what I want to hear about. And let's begin, shall we? The intros, I've just accepted that these intros are 4 minutes now. And you probably have as well. They used to be 3 minutes, they're 4 minutes now. But one other thing, I did a first look for a game called Dice Legacy. If you want to check it out, that would be cool too. I'm going to try and do more first looks like I said earlier. I got another one that I think I should have out for you like Sunday-ish. Alright, now we can begin. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Stygian Umbra, Explosive Sigil Daedalus. Yeah. Shadow Arcus, Sap Seraph, Mollusk Mage, Mind Collapse, Preserve. What was yesterday's run? I'm starting to have trouble remembering the runs after a day. Also, this game feels louder. Hold on, let me check my sound settings. It is a step louder. There you go. I had to turn my audio up for one of my lectures because my professor was super quiet, and it has been a mess ever since. What did I have yesterday? I had Awoken... I think it was Awoken Umbra, and I started with Mind Jacks. Stygian Umbra start with Mind Jacks? Yeah, sure. Mind Jacks is fine. Infused Mallet, we had one run with it recently, and I didn't like it very much. It just doesn't... It's very inconsistent, and it doesn't do anything. So here's the thing. Our spells to start with are bad. We got Mollusk Mage Preserve. This does make Conduit a touch weaker, but not so much so that I want to click on Chill Wind. If it were a sweep spell weakness, I would think about it a little more. No way on the invasion trial. Conduit's an interesting beast. Few people have said to me that they prefer the game on Super Ultra anyway, so I think I'm just gonna give in and start playing on Super Ultra. I don't know why I've been so resistant to it. I guess if you don't like that I play on Super Ultra, please tell me. I have no problem switching it back. This is marginally better. The upside here for our run is we have Mollusk Mage and we have the space to play Mollusk Mage, so our spells are a lot better in this first combat. Yeah, we can do, and we also have Shade Splitter, you know? It's easy to dunk on Umbra. Morsels are very bad, but they're really good in the first combat. Like, Umbra has an extremely strong first combat. The flank is really good right now, unless it's really bad, of course. And Shade Splitter is really good right now, because you just get raw stats on your cards. Yeah. It's gonna be a little painful here. I have all of my eggs in this 26-8 basket. Thankfully we pull a Mind Collapse so I don't take a million here. I'm gonna play this, get a Rubble Morsel, play a Frozen Lance. Rubble Morsel actually should have gone behind here. Yeah, you're supposed to put the Rubble Morsel behind on this in this situation because it's being in front doesn't make a difference. I guess it's being in back doesn't make a difference either, to be fair. It's okay. 5 damage for a Conduit Tethys start is no big deal. Ice Tornado, great card here. Very good for a lot of reasons. Space Prism is probably what I'm going to take. Should I take Perils? No, I refuse. Will I be taking Perils today? No, I don't think so. Multi-strike and can armor too? Oh. Oh. That's disappointing. I want to play Celophyte. I want to do something spicy here. I want to pick up, like... Yeah, I want to put a Siren Infusion onto Celophyte and make 3 of that with Conduit Tethys and see if that works. Because, like, okay, so let's talk... The pro is that I have Icy Celophyte now with Multi-Strike and Can Armor too, and you don't need as much damage to incant towards because of the sweep. The con is that you get less damage on your incants. I'm gonna do it. I think it could be good. I think it's probably really bad, but I think it could be good. So, I'm down to give it a whirl. Value Stone's interesting. Actually a lot less interesting in this run because it's Conduit Tethys. That's not good. No spikes here, please. This plan also doesn't get quick, which is not great, but the armor should hopefully make up for that. I want to be clear, I don't feel good about this line. I don't think it's good. But it was presented to me and I went, huh, that looks interesting. We're going to be able to use morsels to scale through these earlier combats for damage. A little bit, not a lot. You get a little bit of morsel scaling in there. It's a sweet boss, so I don't actually care about the positioning. I would rather have Celophyte live longer. Is your best option here, so you place her in the back. 2 Mollusk Mages on the floor here. Make this Ice Tornado do some big boy damage. But 26 out of frozen land. Guess it's gotta be best to mind collapse here. Yeah. Mollusk Mage Ice Tornado, baby. Could also just put those guys above and let the spell weakness do its thing, but I refuse. Were they both money trials? They were both money trials. Spikes and Invasion. That's too bad. In this position, I think I will take Crypt Builder. Ice Tornado might be a little bit better. I don't love the lifesteal. I'm okay with making of a morsel. It's not great, but it's okay. Because, like, I could find something weird in the left path and we could end up in some weird Gorge play. Although there's only one Gorge Infusion you can play here. The problem here is if I duplicate Icy Silliphite, there is just no reason to do so. You don't get anything for doing that. Her effect is action spell weakness 1 to enemy units. I'll put Mollusk Mage on her. That's getting into some weird stuff though. So what do I duplicate here then? I don't know, Ice Tornado is decent. I go all the way on Conduit. I just don't want to go right because I don't have a lot of money. I'll go right, I guess. Left path, like, what am I gonna do there, man? Nothing for double stack. -1 goes on the making of a morsel, and then I just save the rest. Extreme Stone in here I will take. No spell chain. I'll take +10 piercing Ice Tornado. I want to do this because there's an important thing here, which is if this is a -5. It's not, and obviously that's unlikely, but if it was, -5ing a +10 piercing Ice Tornado sounds pretty good. So Wildwood Sap, Hollow Dripping Space Prism. I think Umbra's the best here, because sometimes it's Prismal Dust as well, which is good. Or, not really good, but fine. 10 Pack Shards going into Daedalus I have no problem with. And I do not love our position in this run. Let's get that out of the way. I don't think we're in the best of spots here. The bomb makes me feel a little worse as well. See what Ice Tornado's feeling today. Acceptable. I'm gonna play the Miner, and I will put down a Mollusk Mage. My game plan does kind of fall apart here pretty soon, I imagine, as well. 2, 5, 8. Yes. My game plan's gonna hit a few road bumps along the way, I suppose I should say. One of them is the fact that my main carry here has like 17 HP, right? But we're building... we're actually going to kill this boss through the spell weakness we're building, which is fine. Daedalus is going to die to spell weakness, and that's okay. This was 48. Maybe Prismal Dust does it too, actually. Nah, Prismal Dust is wasted on this turn. We can do a 6 health versus 6 health. Makes no difference, really. Thing makes no difference, really. Actually, better to play Train Steward. 3, 6, 9, 3. Bomb gets blocked if I do this. Yeah, she takes a lot less. If I don't see a siren, what the hell am I doing on this run? I don't know. I haven't really gotten to look at a whole lot of units. This is the only unit I've seen so far, now that you mention it. Now that it's on my mind here. I'd like to kill that guy. I need to draw Ice Tornado in the next 10 cards also, ideally. Might just die. My game plan might end up being I just die here. That is, possible. Should have put that one in front, done some math, but no. I would never do such a thing. I freeze Mind Collapse. We're fine as long as I hit a spell. This is like the early days of playing Spell Weakness Tethys. You remember that? Remember the good old days playing Spell Weakness Tethys? Hit a spell or die game plan? Would I ever play like that? If you miss there, you just get mad. I mean, I guess I missed a few times and I went, wait, I think this sucks, and I stopped doing it. Do Shroud Spike. Okay, we got an answer in Nameless Siren here. Or an infusion idea. Shroud Spike making of a morsel with Preserve. I freeze one and then spike when I can. I think it's fine. Guess we take draw. It's never energy, right? It's just a thought about space, but I don't need to worry about space right now. Not until the Divinity, really. I like Divine Token of a Trader actually play a spell, deal 4. Catch some free backline. Let's go right, grab some removals, get rid of Train Steward. I also am thinking about Concussive Coals. Kinstone Totem is a little bit better, probably. They both do very little. Thinking about the better idea here, which is Siren of the Sea, because the Nameless Siren is not great. Yeah. Siren of the Sea is the better infusion, because Nameless Siren gives +2 on every incant, but it then ticks down. So, basically, this is a permanent +1/+1, where Siren of the... or Nameless Siren is going to be -3 rage per turn, most likely. We got the line, let's see if it actually works. Might be forced to hit double incants, but I don't know, man. Make big sweep, win game, see if it works. The cool thing about this though is I can make multiple big sweep, because usually you're limited to only making one big sweeper. Downside is it saps Seraph, and that's going to be really bad for you. Invasion Trial, when we have a sweep plan, I'm not worried about too much. I feel like I said sweep a lot of times in the last few minutes. Probably because I have... Oh, these guys die for free. Right, I have this. I have the... not Kinstone Totem, the other circle. I guess at the end of the day, if you're playing a build of Stygian, there is a chance that your game plan of play good Stygian spell will take any line to victory, this one included. Like that turn seemed pretty good. It was a lot of Divine Token of a Trader work, but still seemed pretty good. Freezing Crypt Builder is fine. I don't need to hold for making a morsel combo here. Yeah, I need to play Mollusk Mage. I mean, this is just a situation where we get to the Divinity and we get clapped, I expect. I'm doing a lot of surviving on these 5-3 and 10-7 units that are not going to live very long on the Divinity. Divinity's just gonna go, ha, alright. I'll be eating that now. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I don't get to use my... spell weakness, do I? This is a boss that you want to have make the full journey. Not make the full journey, I should say. You want him to walk quickly because of the resolve effect, is what I'm trying to say. Rubble Morsel. Rubble Morsel's good if I hit making of a morsel next turn. It's really good. Alright. If we hit making of a morsel next turn, we get a really big number. I didn't hit it, so I'm very upset now. Okay. Been having some jank runs lately. This is a run that we're just kind of messing around with. A little more experimental aside. Guardian Stone infused Mollusk Mage. That sounds pretty good right now. So I think I want Mollusk Mage to live, and I think I want more defense. We could also just do a self-infuse on Guardian Stone, which is fine. I'm gonna click that for sure. Crucible Extension is okay. It's some space to work with. You think about Prism Retrieval to pull Guardian Stone or Mollusk Mage quickly? Not great, to be honest with you. No quick Crucible extension here. I don't know if I need it necessarily, but I've done it now. Sinner Salve is pretty good here. Yeah. I like it a little more than Rules of Containment. I'm about to take 15. Before I do anything else, let's take our 15 here. 50, 80, yeah. Take the money. Okay. Taking a little look ahead. I need a plan. I think we do want to be playing top 4 now as well. So, time to say goodbye to the Mind Jacks value we were getting. It's fun while it lasts, the Mind Jacks, but it's time to move on. Yeah, reaching 160 quickly is a tall order for this deck. Ah, misplay alert. Reaching 100 quickly for this deck is hard. Really. Not impossible, though. If I hold over this Ice Tornado, that might be good enough, too. And really, I'm just kind of feeling like this is a bad line that's going to lose horribly. That's my current hypothesis. I was supposed to play Mollusk Mage there. I'm supposed to play Mollusk Mage there. If I had played middle floor, we could make value of the spell weakness, right? That's the big problem. I get no value from the spell weakness on this unit. That's my big issue. I think I'll Prismal Dust for 2, yeah. Sure. Like, we're on turn, I don't even know what, and we're at like 60 damage, maybe. 60 and 40. We're at like 100 damage. It's getting there, depending on your definition. But it is getting there. There's a lot of units that I need to get rid of. There's things that I can do to make this deck less bad, I think, right now. Because right now we have a bit of an issue in that I think I'm going to die. I don't think this kills the boss. Sweet Boss kinda beats me down. I just have to draw Shroud Spike, that's okay. I didn't draw it. Well, I think I just die now. No Shroud Spike, man. How sad. I don't know. I think we can scrap this run and move on. The idea was there, but at the end of the day, this sucks. At the end of the day, +1/+1, that sucks. I think this could have gotten there. I need, for spell weakness builds to win in this game, you need to be able to play, like, I need one round of enemies in the pyre where I get to play a spell on them. Because it's so hard. You could play mid-floor in that run, but then you bleed a bunch more. Maybe you would live, though. Hard to say. That's run summary, my bad. That run was bad. At the end of the day, I don't think I'll be playing that again. But it was fun to try. It's always fun to try. I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna do the read through. It's the 24 minutes already. Oh baby, Mark of an Exile. I think Commemorative Spike is okay. I'll play Conduit again. We have good starting spells this time around. We have Ice Tornado. That's all I really need for a good starting spell. Oh no. just tough. Maybe we'll get a good unit in this. I'm gonna take the armor 10, I want it. And this is also the chains fight where we will have no 5-1 behind chains, so... Okay, it's not bugged for Ember Drain anymore. We'll have to beat Ember Drain. Remember the good old days when it was all bugged? Remember Spike was sick because it would just dodge Ember Drain for free for you? I remember the good times. I'll just play Ice Tornado. Thinking about playing that Glacial Seal. I'll just play the Ice Tornado. And again, I will play the Ice Tornado. This is what I meant when I said we had good spells. A 15-15 and a 10-7, or sorry, a 17-12 don't make me feel like I'm gonna be killing this boss right now. A little morsel action, maybe. I think we have it, actually. With those two. Yeah. And with Glacial Seal now? My god. Look at that guy. Crane's doing a great job. I have Ice Tornado, so I don't want Titan's Gratitude. I'll go Offering Token, it's just fine. I don't start with Mind Collapse, do I? No. I don't want to click a Mortal Trade. I'm gonna click Mind Collapse though. These units are not very good. Take Morsel Maker for the Essence, maybe? That's a toughie. Take Armor Shark, maybe? Problem is it's an Umbra banner coming up, so like... I'll click on Morsel Maker. It's an Umbra banner coming up. Quick plus 25 and damage shield 3. Yeah. Could play Alloyed Construct. He's fine. He's fine. I don't mind Alloyed Construct. Playstone Intrinsic. Good plan to just have Alloyed Construct do everything here. I don't have high hopes. They're not giving me the Stygian run that I would like to play here of a Siren, but... Oh yeah, Morsel Maker, Alloyed Construct, they don't work well together. It's a very expensive first hand. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Tethys into the wind. Luck down there, Tethys. Bring home a collector for me. I gave up 2 morsels for that, but I think it's okay. I mean, now I would prefer Tethys as a different breed, but, you know, nonetheless, here we are. Doesn't really matter what you do, I guess. Tethys is Tethys. Man's at 2 fuel. I think with this draw we're there. He doesn't need a lot of fuel to punch through all of this. Right, you kill him? Yeah, he does 90s. Okay. I'm looking for good morsel cards. I'm not really looking for Stygian spells that much anymore. I'm just looking for morsel cards. Attack Morsels is a great morsel card. I need some other stuff too, right? Like, I do need to hit Trample or something of that, like... Yeah, maybe not. Need to hit a survivability option, though, for Alloyed Construct. Look right. I'd like to find Morsel Damage Shield. Volatile Gauge is interesting with Conduit Tethys. If it applied to Shade Splitters, I would go for it. But it doesn't, so we gotta play Cheater's Hand. Paper Funnel's alright. I've seen a lot of Infused Mallet lately. Holy Shield is a good option for killing bosses. 2x on a damage shield card will win Relentless for you. Why not? Oh no! There was no shop in that ring, huh? Yeah, pretty gross start. 1 Stygian banner overall. That's okay though, we got the boy. Put away Tethys for later. Glacial Seal. It's a living Glacial Seal. Good draw. I can just play Morsel Maker, and I think that should just win the combat for me. I think that should just be fine. Oh, he's not activated yet. I was wondering. I don't take Ember Drain here, do I? No, okay, they come in without Ember Drain. Good. Something I hadn't thought of before now. I think die so I can just save health. All we have to do with Allied Construct now is get him to have enough health to not die. And like survivability of some sort, I guess, as a whole. Cheater's Hand. Take it. What I should have done is I should have kept holding over Conduit Tethys as a single use. I can play 2 Ice Tornadoes wherever I want, sort of play. That would have been smart. I was thinking about it and I was doing it and then I just stopped. I guess I got tired of it. Hey, good Tethys draw. Alright, Tethys, let's get you some food. Got an Ice Tornado. Wow, it triple hit Daedalus. Important to get whatever we can here because our boy's at 29 HP. Yeah. This does 60, setting the boss to... Gross, I have to sit up. I don't want to give up Holy Shield, and I don't think I have to. The 60 means he's minus 481. Puts him at 61, which is 5 hits minus 4 hits. I take 9 times 4. Take 36 damage to keep Holy Shield here. I think it's viable. For want of 1 damage though, yeah. 1 damage off. Fun fact about Explosive Sigil Daedalus, if you haven't seen it there, his Explosive Sigil never triggers. It's impossible to have it happen. As soon as he dies, the combat ends. No more triggers. Take Ancient Synergy. Where's my Shroud Spike on this one game? If you want to go into something weird, we could put Allied Construct onto a Siren of the Sea. The real option here is to grab Siren of the Sea and just go with it, but I'm already here, you know? Like, I don't want to change back. I already committed. With this guy, I like to take space. Probably take space draw. It is double curse bosses though, so maybe I should take energy instead. There. Love to see an Allied Construct in this Umbra banner. Tragic. I haven't seen Morsel Maid in so long. I'd play him because I haven't seen him for a while. But he's just gone. Maybe they removed him secretly. That'd be pretty wild. Okay. Not gonna worry that much about -1s. I think I could even... Wow, it is a long time before I get a duplicate. That's actually extremely problematic, and I should have looked ahead. I should have gone left here and duplicated Allied Construct. That's very, very concerning. Well, what can you do? Take Conduit 2 here. Use Cheater's Hand to just hold Tethys over as a single use. Make my floor cheaper. Idea. Is there a steel shop in the next ring? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna play like Spell Chain -1 making of a morsel here. Is what I'm going to do. That'll help. We have to fix our morsel generation problem that is going to be very apparent. You can also throw like a +10 piercing and the ancient synergy. Alright. Let's ride. Perpetually not afraid of the invasion trial here. I'm sure you can guess why. Put away ancient synergy. Takes more damage. I can let Tethys take this, but she actually doesn't die. Huh. Could play Tethys and then Frozen Lance because I didn't hold her over. That works. Doesn't make Pyre take more damage as well, which is nice. Yeah. I'm not gonna play the Morsel Maker here. I don't feel that confident about this idea though. Over the curse. Only if it had a +3 on it or like a +10, you know? That'll be good here. It's all way too expensive. I should have taken energy for sure. Big mistake to not take energy here. I think this is the right idea here. Kill an enemy. The man shuts down, but I should pull a Frozen Lance, I hope. Oh my god. That's not great. Yeah, we get +12, +12 on him now. We have Ice Tornado as well. My deck is way too expensive. I was planning around it as if I was going to be able to have Conduit Tethys, and that is not the case here. As you can probably surmise. Taking a ton of damage. I think I'm dead, actually. I'm super dead. Wow. There is no way that we kill this boss right now, I don't think. And maybe with a lifesteal more, so I was going to say. It is tough. These curses are killing me. Absolutely killing me. Does not do enough damage also. I think I have to replay this combat or just lose and then end the episode. I have to hold over Ancient Synergy. Just not play the offering token there. Yeah, wow, that's not close. Oh, buddy. Let's try this one a different way. My thought process there didn't work out because I just got crushed on the curse front. So instead of doing what I did, let's just put Tethys away. Leave Tethys for another day. It is pretty rough, though. The run in general is pretty rough, I think. Maybe you play Morsel Maker here instead, as a line. That probably will hurt me more than I thought it would. I guess is the real takeaway. I put the curse away. I'm just not thinking about that. That's okay. I think I should just put Tethys down behind my man anyway. Pretty sure it's right to just slap down the old Tethys. We're at a Glacial Seal now. I don't know, man. I think I made some bad overworld decisions on this one so far, and that's what's leading us here. We tried some different stuff on this episode, though, which is fine with me, right? Tried some different stuff. I don't know why I did that, though. Like, I'm making weird mistakes. Actually, I guess that's not a mistake, because I have Vapor Funnel. But the fact that I thought that was a mistake is the problem. Because like I should be thinking. May as well discard that dead weight. I should be ready for that position though and go, yeah, I know I have Vapor Funnel, and not, oh yeah, I have Vapor Funnel. But regardless, you can see very clearly here that what I'm supposed to do is play Conduit Tethys because I have a horrible energy problem in my deck right now. Oh, that doesn't work. Of course that doesn't work. Can you imagine this game if you could put Conduit Tethys down and then just scroll the spells to wherever you wanted them to be? That'd be wild. No guarantee on the kill here. Yeah, still not great. But better. Closer. This is one of those situations again where Rubble Morsel doesn't actually contribute anything in front because of lifesteal. If we die, we die. I think we live. No, I think we die actually to the regen, right? Oh, we live at 2. Alright. Alright. Silencing enemies sounds good, but we need to be good at... We have no chance here. Well, that was combat 4. There's no way. No good morsel card there. There is no way we're recovering from this position. I guess maybe with a steel shop here. Something good in here, perhaps. Heard a Morsel Maker, he's not playable anymore. Heard a Glacial Seal as well. Largestone is what I took space. I'm gonna put Largestone on Allied Construct. I think it's fine. I think we need to do something to not die right now, and we can worry about the other problems later. Endless isn't good here. 50, 60... Yeah, we're fine. Gonna be duplicate self-infused for 25 pack shards. Hey, I can't double spell chain. That would be ridiculous. Okay. Let's go for now. Stay lower on the pack shards and try and get out of this. Try and get out of this bad spot. The sweep combat. I'm gonna use holdover for Holy Shield here. Yes, okay. I'm just gonna play Tethys. I'm not gonna do any weird like hold Tethys over with Cheater's Hand idea. I'm just gonna play Tethys. And we're gonna call that good enough. Play Pack Morsels and try and catch Collector here. Let's see what my next card is. I know what my next card is. Something's wrong with me. Okay. Alright, guess we're not getting the Collector with a Morsel here. I probably should just throw these guys away. Like, I'm making a lot of weird mistakes. Things that I shouldn't make. Like the one that I just made, right? And it's not like super impactful that I don't hold that card over. I'll see it again. But I should still not be doing that, right? I don't know what's going on here. Cheater's Hand is asking me to do more thinking than I want to do, I guess. Brain off, head empty, you know? All of the healers got infused in this combat, which is really good. Extremely helpful for me. That time I knew that was deadweight. I did have a moment of neuron activation to figure out that that was a deadweight there. Didn't just brain off, click cards situation. I put an Ice Tornado away? I think I might have. It's fine. If that Frozen Lance triple hits front, or like 1, 2, 2s me, it could have been bad, but it didn't, so there's nothing wrong. 78 times 2, 78. There is something wrong there. My last morsel, I only have 4 rounds. I hope the boss dies. He has to die, right? He doesn't die because I run out of fuel, I bet. I think this is a fuel issue, right? What's 84 times 8? It's... Oh, there's no way. Yeah, Construct's alive. He has 84 HP. Construct has 4 fuel. Welcome back to obtuse and ridiculous plays featuring your boy. I gotta play Holy Shield on that morsel, brother. That's the life. Now, isn't it? Honorable mention to Holy Shield on Tethys probably works there as well. I think Tethys could represent enough damage with 4. Damage shield should represent 80. I could take Ice Storm and upgrade it. Do I want Ice Storm and upgrade? I should probably take it, but I don't know. Gemtrove? Sure. Gemtrove might do something for you. The thing that feels so bad about this run to me right now is, like, I have a pretty strong feeling of how this run is going, and that means this is just like, oh man, this is just a doomed episode. But what can you do? Go look for holdover here. Holdover onto the making of a morsel is pretty good. Or we look for multi-strike and look at a relic. I think it has to be right path. Make this Gemtrove a playable card as well. I am removing spells for Diligent Seraph, but again, we don't have to worry that much about Diligent Seraph right now. We gotta worry about Curse Spell. I have to worry about the now, not the later. Plus 10 Mind Collapse is good. Holdover onto making of a morsel seems like the idea. You could do holdover Gemtrove, but I don't have the energy for that by any means. But this is a way to play morsels if you have other morsel cards you can play. Let's do this though. Yeah, so I don't actually get my allied construct infused with itself until the temple here. This is something that I should have looked ahead and known was going to happen, but I didn't. First fell time. I'm playing bottom floor here. Yeah, I'm gonna take damage from this if I don't do it. If I don't put it away. And 2 minors is fine. I'll leave the consume. Oh yeah, this is Hope for Peace, that's right. Fun combo. Hope for Peace does weird things in this position. It turns the version of the card that you doubled up on into a consume card. Doesn't really do anything with that, but it does it. Like, it does become a consume instead of a purge. They don't stay in your deck or anything, it just happens that way though. It'd be a run for Crucible extension. It's so weird because, like, just flip the cards I have on this run and last run for me. Like, this run with Crucible extension and... what was the other one? Leave the morsels in. The other one was... Shroud Spike. That would be pretty cool. These cards on the last run wouldn't make that big of a difference, to be honest, though. Now you're supposed to play Mind Collapse first there. Cool. I'm living because of Vapor Funnel right now, but I don't think I have enough fuel to kill Fel ever here. I don't think there's a world where I can get enough fuel to kill Fel. Because my best is 2 per round. Like, there's just no way. Yeah, there's the miner in, yeah. I need to be playing 2 morsels per turn, but even still, I don't think I think I'm dead to this enemy that's walking up. I'm not gonna, like, replay or anything. This is our fate. This run is I went in on Allied Construct and I made him big, but I never gave him the self-infuse that I needed to give him. I just assumed that there was a duplicate that lined up with the temple before Fel. It was a dumb thing for me to assume, because there's never gonna be a guarantee of that. It's usually pretty likely, but we have runs where it doesn't happen this way. So this is nothing other than my own negligence that kills me on this run. And it does kill me here. Didn't even get to die to Fel. I'm not going to replay that. I think that run has no chance. I think that run has absolutely no shot of winning. Alright, I'm not even going to give you a run summary. This is just 2 losses. If you wanna seed, let me know and I'll give you a seed in the comments. The first run, we tried something different and fun and it didn't work out. It wasn't really fun, it was just bad. But the idea was cool, I think. The second run, I don't know, I should have scrolled down and realized I had to go left and duplicate the allied construct and sit on him. But I didn't. And as a result, we got crushed. Alright. Thinking if I have anything else to say there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.